Namaste. Let us work out an advanced problem in the final accounts of sole trading concerns. This question has appeared in the question papers. From the following trial balance of Shanmukha, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st December 2016 and balance sheet. So we need to prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. So they have given the items: capital, plant and machinery, depreciation, rebates, wages outstanding. So any expenses outstanding is given in the if it is given in the trial balance. So this is trial balance, right? If it is given in the trial balance, then first preference should be given to the balance sheet. So all the outstanding and prepaid items will directly go to the balance sheet. Always remember this. Okay. Salary, they have given the information and other informations, and there are adjustments. So let us see one by one. Okay. Where does it appear? Capital, balance sheet. Plant and machinery, balance sheet. Depreciation on machinery. I told you, see, depreciation and all the other expenses, prepaid or outstanding or income, whatever it is. So I told you, when they have given outstanding expenses in the trial balance, then only one entry you have to make, that is directly in the balance sheet. But when depreciation is given in the trial balance, it has to directly go to the profit and loss account. Only once it appears, so it is in the profit and loss account. Except depreciation, all the outstanding items will directly go to the balance sheet, right? So depreciation on machinery, profit and loss account. Repeats, profit and loss account. Wages, trading, wages outstanding. Now you tell me, where does it appear? Whether in the trading account or in the balance sheet? It is in the balance sheet. Why? Because I told you, anything, any expenses outstanding, if it is given in the trial balance, directly goes to the balance sheet. Salary for 11 months. So salary, see, this is not the outstanding salary, right? So anything outstanding, then you have to then you have to write in the balance sheet. Salary, this is the regular salary, so we are writing in the profit and loss account. Then income tax, balance sheet. Cash, balance sheet. Buildings, balance sheet. Depreciation on building. Again, I told you, depreciation, if it is given in the trial balance, profit and loss account. Purchase and sales, trading. Debtors and creditors, balance sheet. Bills receivable, bills payable, balance sheet. Discount, profit and loss account. Stock, opening stock they have given, trading account. Interest accrued. Again, see, it's very clear. Interest earned but not received. Interest accrued. Okay. So where does it appear? Direct in the balance sheet. Balance sheet asset side. Then overdraft, balance sheet. Commission, profit and loss account. Bad debts, profit and loss account. Okay. Adjustments we'll see. Stock on 31st 12 2016, 70,000. So this is the closing stock. So closing stock will appear in the trial balance as well as balance sheet. Rate of further bad debts, rupees 4,000. So 4,000 two times. I told you all the adjustments, it should appear two times. Bad debts 4,000. So once it will appear in the profit and loss account, bad debts we have to add, and from the debtors we have to deduct in the balance sheet. So RBD, so reserve for bad debts, profit and loss account, balance sheet. 1 month salary was outstanding. So outstanding salary. See, this outstanding salary is given in the adjustment. So if outstanding salary is given in the trial balance, then only one entry, that is in the balance sheet. If it is given in the adjustments, two entries, one in the balance sheet, one in the profit and loss account. Clear? Goods costing rupees 1,000 were used by the trader. So this is like a drawing. He is using the goods for his personal use. So it is appearing in the trading account as well as balance sheet. Okay. Then goods of the value rupees 6,000 has been destroyed by fire. So 6,000 destroyed by fire. One in the trading account, credit side, another in the profit and loss account, debit side for the calculation of loss. So in the previous problem, we had seen all these adjustments, right? And the insurance company is giving us that is a claim amount is 4,800. So one is for calculation of loss, 4,800 you are using in the profit and loss account. Another thing, it is an asset for you. Okay, income outstanding, you're going to receive it. So it is in the balance sheet asset side. Bills receivable dishonored, 4,000. So bills receivable, from the total bills receivable, 4,000 worth bills were dishonored. So you have to deduct from the bills receivable. When bills receivable gets cancelled, the same amount should be added to the debtors. So you have to add the same amount to the debtors. Okay. Let us work out the trading and profit and loss account. First, to opening stock, it is given. I explained you each and every item. So you can work out the problem now. Opening stock, 2 purchases. Okay. There are no returns. Otherwise, you should write less returns. Less drawings. Why drawings we are writing? Because it is the goods he is withdrawing. If he is withdrawing cash, then we are not supposed to write here. Clear? As he is withdrawing the goods, less. Otherwise, you can write goods withdrawn by the proprietor or goods withdrawn for the personal use. You can write in that way also. So it is also considered as drawings. So deduct 2,99,000. Wages 60,000. Then sales 5 lakh. Stock destroyed by 6,000. Closing stock 70,000. Total of both the sides 5,76,000 and the balancing figure is 1,47,000. Then depreciation on machinery 5,000. Repairs 3,000. Salary 11,000. Add outstanding salary 1,000. We are adding this outstanding salary because it is given in the adjustment, right? 12,000. Then depreciation on building, you're writing. Bad debts 4,000. It is given in the trial balance. Add new bad debts, again 4,000 given in the adjustment. So total bad debts we have to write. Okay. Add new RBD, reserve for bad debts. How to calculate the reserve for bad debts? See here, reserve for bad debts. Always, students remember, always we are calculating the reserve for bad debts on the good debtors. Good debtors means what? They are able to give us the money back, right? So on the good debtors, we have to calculate. So how do we calculate the good debtors? We have to deduct all the type of bad debts from them and we have to find out what are the good debtors. Okay, so they have given 5% RBD on debtors, right? 5%. So what we are supposed to do, 5% on the final debtors amount we have to calculate. So what is debtors in the trial balance? 80,000. See, always remember, in the trial balance, if debtors amount is given, that is a final debtors amount. Okay, you might have observed in the trial balance there are bad debts as well as debtors, right? But we are not deducting the bad debts from the debtors because whatever debtors are given, that is a final amount. That means they have deducted the bad debts, then they have written that amount. So once again, we need not deduct the amount, right? So we can take debtors, good debtors, directly from the trial balance. So 80,000 is the net amount after deducting all the bad debts. 80,000 is the net amount. But in the adjustment, if there are any things which are related to the debtors, then we have to make the adjustment. Okay, otherwise we should not calculate anything if it is trial balance. Trial balance debtors, directly you can take 80,000 and you can calculate 5%. Is it clear? Don't deduct bad debts given in the trial balance once again from the debtors. Because debtors amount, whatever they have given, is the final amount. That is a net amount. You can directly go. But you have to see only the adjustment. In the adjustment, there are two things. One is they have given further bad debts, right? And one more adjustment, they have given bills receivable dishonored, right? See here. In the adjustment, these two entries will affect the debtors. Further bad debts 4,000, bills receivable dishonored 4,000. So we are taking this. We have to make the arrangements, right? Okay. So what we are supposed to do is here we are writing debtors in the trial balance, add bills receivable dishonored, less bad debts. So usually from the debtors we have to deduct the bad debts, right? 80,000 minus 4,000. But there is receivable dishonored. So again debtors amount will increase 4,000. So total 80,000 plus 4,000 minus 4,000 is 80,000. Again 80,000 into 5%, 4,000. Clear? This is the RBD. Okay. Bad debts, add new bad debts, add new RBD 4,000. So total 12,000. Then loss on fire. So 6,000 worth goods. The insurance company is giving 4,800. I told you that adjustment will appear in the profit and loss account. So 1,200 is a loss. Okay. And here discount received 8,000. Commission received 10,000. So total of both the sides 1,65,000 and the balancing figure 1,23,800. Let us prepare the balance sheet. Okay. So liability side, all the outstanding expenses given in the trial balance we have to write. So outstanding salary in the trial balance. Then bank overdraft is a liability, bills payable, creditors, outstanding wages. Okay. Many students make the mistake when outstanding wages are given, they directly write in the trading account wages add outstanding. But you should be very careful. You should see where outstanding wages is given. If it is given in the trial balance, only one adjustment and that is directly in the balance sheet. If it is given in the adjustment, there are two entries, one in the balance sheet and one in the trading account. Always remember this. Then capital. Opening capital 2 lakh, add net profit 1,23,800, less drawings 1,000. This is goods withdrawn. I told you two entries, one in the trial balance and one in the trading account and one in the balance sheet. Less income tax. Income tax is the tax levied on the personal income of the proprietor. So it is not the business expense. So we have to deduct this 3,20,800. And here asset side cash 5,000, insurance that is claim receivable by the insurance companies, right? So 4,800 closing stock, interest accrued but not received, right? 4,000. Then debtors 80,000, add bills receivable dishonored. I told you when you have what you are supposed to do this 4,000, you have to add it back to the debtors and you have to deduct from the bills receivable because bills receivable cancelled, no? So you have to deduct from the bills receivable and that cancelled amount should be added to the debtors. So 80,000, add 4,000, less further bad debts 4,000, new RBD, less new RBD 4,000. So 76,000. Usually what is the entry? Debtors, then you have to deduct all the bad debts. Debtors, less bad debt, less RBD. But here bills dishonored is it, so we are adding it back. Then plant and machinery is given, less depreciation, buildings, less depreciation. Okay, now you might have the question, plant like depreciation is not given in the adjustment, but why we have taken it here, right? Actually, we are not supposed to take it. We only one entry that is in the profit and loss account. But whatever amount is there, that we have to write directly. See here, the same they have given what buildings, right? And they have deducted the depreciation. Actually, we need not do this because in the adjustment they haven't given the depreciation. So the depreciation should appear only in the profit and loss account. In the balance sheet, we are not supposed to do. Still, I'll show you. Building will take. See here, building value 1,60,000, depreciation on building 8,000. So if we are writing 1,60,000 minus 8,000 in the balance sheet, it is wrong because depreciation is given in the trial balance and it should be written only in the profit and loss account. So what is the real amount that we are supposed to write? I told you in the trial balance, whatever is given, that is a final amount. So building's final amount is 1,60,000. Clear? Building 1,60,000. So we have to write in the balance sheet only 1,60,000. See here now. Buildings we have written 1,60,000. Clear? But here you can show how you got, because 8,000 was the depreciation. So if you are writing 1,60,000, it should be 1,68,000. You need not do this, students. Not necessary. This is for your further understanding. Okay. So you can write directly. Okay. Building 1,60,000. Plant and machinery 50,000, which is given directly in the this one trial balance. Is it clear? So we are writing the same amount. We are not deducting the depreciation, because don't write depreciation, then you'll get confused. We are writing the asset, the same value which is given in the trial balance. Depreciation we are not writing here, because it is given in the trial balance and it is appearing only once, that is in the profit and loss account. Clear? Okay. So total of both the sides 3,95,800. I hope you understood this problem. Work out. Okay, without looking at the answer, just work out. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Thank you.